Catherine here from Creative Pages with Catherine, answering viewer Lynn's question about showing a little bit more than what the short presented for our Rustic Truck decorative border punch. This punch is a chain type punch, and when you take it out of the box, it looks like this. All of our punches have a mechanism on it which locks them into place so they lay flat, as you can see here. So we're going to slide over the mechanism that releases the top portion of the punch. And as you can see, we have two black lines on either side of our punch box, if you will. Here's one here. Here's one over here. When we go to put in our paper, I have a scrap piece of our red cardstock. I'm going to line it up with one of the lines on either side of my punch. One other thing I want to share with you about this punch. If you flip it over and look at the metallic part of the punch, you will see there is no metal above or below. So you can tell just by looking at it that it is going to be a chain type punch. So it will release the truck away from the punch itself, and we won't need to do any other cutting, and we'll get a really nice line of trucks. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my scrap of red paper here. I'm lining it up with the black line on this side. You can see the punch box extends further over, and I'm going to punch. It's going to be a little bit noisy, but I'll explain as I go along. All right, so now what I'm going to do is line up the picture with what I've just punched out from the punch. So you can see here, I still have my paper up against this back ledge. On the left-hand side, there's a little ledge that'll help hold your paper in place. And you just go ahead and keep punching along in the same direction. And I'm just taking my time to line it up as well. And a lot of times you do need to pull your paper out the rest of the way. This one has, since it's a scrap, it does have a little bit of a curl in it, so it's making it a little bit more of a challenge, but that's okay. It's still working for my punching this truck chain. And if you only want one or two trucks, you can do that. You don't have to punch an entire row. But there we go. I have my row. It looks like I've got a little bit of extra paper at the back. And here's, I'm just going to grab my all-purpose scissors and go ahead and give that a little trim off. You can see I've just got a little tiny sliver of paper there. I'm going to trim that one off as well. And here we go. We have our train of rustic trucks from our punch here. This is the pieces that come off as you punch to create your chain. And as I said in my short, these trucks are 1 inch tall and each one is 2 3/8 inch wide. You can easily cut them apart and use them on your pages that way. If you just want to use one or two, you can grab a pen and, put a little outline around it, add a little extra detail. You can punch a different color cardstock and add, maybe black tires or red tires to a black truck. Mix and match as you want. So, Lynn, I hope this helped answer your question for the rustic truck. Until next time.